An exponential function is a function that is read as f of x is equal to a to the power of x, in which a is greater than 0. In an exponential function, the graph will have an asymptote, typically in the x-axis, so it will never touch 0. It will approach, but never touch. In other words, an exponential function, a simple one, is always greater than 0 and never crosses the x-axis. It always intersects the y-axis at y equals 1. In other words, it passes through 0, 1. At x equals 1, f of x equals a passes to 1, a. It is an injective function 1 to 1, and its domain is all the real numbers, and the range is all the positive real numbers, or from 0 to positive infinite. The Chernobyl disaster was originated in Ukraine as a consequence of a wrongly supervised and executed emergency drill left in the hand of newly hired engineers. The explosion caused 31 immediate deaths and more than 1,000 affected people within a 30-mile radius of explosion. Radiation spread exponentially, contaminating various parts of Europe irregularly, and it is expected for the radiation to dissolve in 1,000 years in a decaying rate. The Chernobyl disaster could have been prevented if the engineers had stopped the drill to check the stabilizers of the steam barrel. They thought it was okay to continue even if the numbers were out of control. Radiation spreads like a gas in the air. It is very difficult to contain a gas in an open void. The Russians did try to stop the spread, but they took too long to mobilize, and the way they chose to act was not the wisest. It is very possible that the radiation and the pollution arrived to Mexico, but since it was too far away, it may have arrived in smaller amounts, therefore not affecting us as a whole. The main environmental concerns related to nuclear power is the creation of radioactive wastes such as uranium meal tailings spent for use as a reactor fuel and other radioactive wastes that can perdure for a long time and are almost impossible to clean. As we have seen in class, other uses for exponential growth and decay may be for accounting, population growth, and decrease of population, not only of human beings, but as well as of animals and species, or even to see how tall a tree will grow in a certain amount of time.